Hi everyone, it's Ikue. Today is 13 degrees Gemini. We are net to 4. We are belonging. Our mind belonging Aquarius energy. So ask this question. Where does your mind belong? Where the truth comes from? Where do you feel safe? That's the energy. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. It's 13 degrees Gemini. It's Tuesday. And we are June 3rd, 2025. I follow astrology. So sometimes I go back and it's like, what day is it today? Yeah. That's the energy. Welcome everybody. Let's move our energy, move our body to become and tapping into our true essence. Let's ground ourselves. I picked this oil today is essential oil wizardry. essentially, I picked the same oil from the same company, but changing up today, I thought maybe heart chakra, because when we ask our question, where does our heart belongs to our heart. So heart chakra oil smells divine. So if you guys look into essentialoilwizardry.com, and you can go from the humangarage.net, go to partners, and then you can get a discount. I mean, you can just type the discount code Human Garage to get the discount. So, but this oil is amazing. At Human Garage, we use this oil for our that was a good release. Oh my goodness. That was funny. We use this oil for our sessions. That was a good release. That was my kidney waking up. Telling me that it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, let's move. And it's a heart chakra oil, so let's place your hands on your heart. Feel the back. Ooh. Feel that. Feel everything, our fascia, our skin, and coming back to our heart. Let's take a couple of breaths. Right hand on your heart and left hand on the top of your belly, your space. Let's breathe into the area. Breathe through your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. I am safe. I am protected. All is well. I move with ease. I move with joy. Everything is on the right track. Beautiful. Shake it up. Let's place your hands on the back of your head or your neck. Pull the skin apart. Ease away. It's my favorite maneuver. Look up. Open your chest. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. And relax. I realize that sometimes I go on live and sometimes I add a title. Sometimes I forget to add the title. So bear with me. I don't think I can add the title. Welcome everybody. Okay, shake it off. Okay, a couple more maneuvers. Let's go into under twist. So find the temple. Right hand on your right palm. Temple. Fingers pointing backwards. Left hand's fingers pointing forward. Take a deep breath. And out for the mouth. Squeeze it in. Twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. Ooh. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. my mind and just calm down. 3 fingers go into your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Imagine fascia melting. Take a deep breath. And out from the mouth. Twist the skin right side forward and left side backwards. Take a deep breath. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Very good. Let's grab the ear, top, middle, or lower. Pull it and twist it forward. Breathe in. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. That was very good. Right hand on the bottom of your neck. Pull the skin up. Elongate. Take your left hand in the back. Elongate your neck. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. You know, I noticed that every time I do thyroid reset, and especially touch my back of my neck, touch the back of my neck, and do the maneuvers, and give myself a little attention, and my eyes get brighter. Yeah, definitely. Like the eyesight is influenced by the nervous system in the back of your neck, for sure. Yeah, just relax. I just thought about my dad, because my dad is one of those, we all have trauma. My dad have a lot of issue growing up, not growing up, but like in his adult days. Lots of issue with the neck. Of course, it's manifesting. Of course, it's emotions, but direction in life. And he carries a lot of stuff for other people too. So that neck always has been a weak spot for him. And I know it's affecting his eyesight right now. And I just thought about that. Yeah, he needs to do thyroid release. Let's do a couple of affirmations here. I am speaking my truth, even if it's uncomfortable and awkward for myself and others. I have a voice. I speak up. I speak out. I release that fear of being silenced. My voice matters. And I speak with kindness. Speak. My words come from the truth from my heart. Allowing myself to speak my truth and soften and feel good. Okay. I'm calmed down quite a bit. So today we're in the still Gemini season and 13 degrees, so net to 4, which means that's the Aquarius energy, I belong energy. And so the question to ask is, where does my mind belong, right? So the belonging, because, our mind can go everywhere, right? But then we know that, okay, this thought is good for me, this thought is not so good for me, or come from the old patterns, we get to filter out. So we know what's true. And when we know, our heart says yes, yes, our mind agrees yes, yes, and then we know where we belong. So belonging is very important. I always say this, before we belong to anybody else or a tribe, or, we're finding where we belong, we need to belong to ourselves first. We need to know who we are. We are claiming our sovereignty, and this is who I am. Okay. Now it's time to find the tribe, right? You can't just go out there, include me, I want to fit in, right? Know who you are. So we all need to go through some uncomfortable phase to kind of, it's like, why do I belong? Who am I? But that's where we need to dig deeper and walk through the fire, right? And just know that you're safe and protected. We're doing that sacred work. We're doing this necessary work, essential work to get to where we need to go in life, right? We're completely moving from the story of story that we are born to the story we're born to live. And I am here already. So let's trust that whatever we are going through is what we had to go through. Hi, Michelle. Happy camper. Woohoo! Net 4 Gemini. My birthday's coming. What number is your birthday? Yeah, that's exciting. Yes, Gemini season. Let's innovate and master our mind. Master our mind that supports our heart's mission, our soul purposes, not against us, right? Working together in harmony. 22, right, right. Lots of energy, right? Yeah, you feel your way, and so that you know where you belong. And you are in that the last decades of the Gemini, so yeah, it's definitely the higher number. Innovating. Sometimes we could get in our head, but more feel, right? More feeling before we, over explain to things to others. I'm like, I posted this. I said, let them feel you before they understand you. And I think there's a lot of truth in that, right? Whether you carry and you go through daily life, or whether you just teach something, or martial arts. I love Bruce Lee. I can't say it just right now, but like one kick equivalent to 1,000 kick. Like he said something about that, right? Don't think, feel, right? Feeling, let them feel you before let them understand you. One of my whacking teachers, so one of my dance styles I do is whacking, is this arm rolls inspired by nunchuck. But before it was called whacking, it was called punking. And punking, first element of punking is posing, right? Pose. The second element of punking is the whack, but it's not the styling whacking. It's more literally like you whack. You think of like more self-defense, but I see it as, yourself so much, your presence is enough, and anyone that coming at you, your haters, it's like, no. I am fabulous. I am lovable. So but it's such an empowering dance. And then one of the whacking teacher told me, let them see you, let them feel you, right? I don't need to force them to understand, but it just show up with your own energy. It's slowly come to a point where we don't shift timelines anymore. You show up to the room and the room shift for you. And that's the power right there, right? The shift from the force energy to power. There's nothing to force, but you notice and you sit in your power, then everything just kind of fall into place. That's the energy that we want to embody on this belonging day. So that's perfect. Yeah, actually perfect. Yeah, we know where we belong. We belong in love. We belong in our safety, unshakable, unbreakable safety. And we know that our presence is enough. So we don't have to prove our self-worth to nobody. From that firm knowingness of who you are, you act and you feel safe. And you feel safe to speak up. You feel safe to take action, right? Because you know where you belong. So definitely, where our mind belongs, but we know where we belong. We belong in our heart. We belong in ourselves. We belong in our, unshakable amazingness of who we are, our being. And our essence is enough. Our presence is enough. Can we really lock that in today? So I have some collective message today. I'm going to read June 3rd, 2025, 13 degrees, Gemini, net to 4. Where does your mind feel safe? Where does your mind feel free to fly? Today we move through that airy corridors of 13 degrees Gemini, a number of curiosity, synchronicity, and sacred conversation. That's the keywords for Gemini, right? Gemini is curious, and they like to explore with their words. They can go really far. But if you add the groundingness of earth energy, then you know where you belong, and your thoughts are in a line and in harmony. But today is more like the airy energy, because Aquarius an air sign. It's interesting, right? Aqua, like water, but it's actually the air sign. Aquarius are very unique. It's unpredictable. My moon is in Aquarius, so I know. Yes, thank you for the heart. Okay, so Gemini, a number of curiosity, synchronicity, sacred conversation. Now, net to 4, we enter the Aquarian gate of innovation, networks, and belonging. This is not belonging through conformity, but through resonance. We don't have to confirm. We don't have to change. We don't have to force ourselves to fit in. It's about we come together because we align, because we resonate, right? So through resonance, through mind, movement, and message, we're being asked, where does your mind feel safe to think differently? Where does your nervous system feel free to innovate? Where are your thoughts received without being reshaped? Gemini opens the door, Aquarius walks through it, arms wide with vision. Today's essence is about finding the tribe your truth belongs to by first letting your voice stretch, twist, and spiral into unfamiliar shapes. Aquarius vibe. Let yourself be surprising. Let your thoughts meet new air. Let your essence find kin through frequency, not just familiarity. You don't have to convince. You don't have to adapt. Just express. And the field will arrange around your clarity. Take a deep breath. Ask your body, where does my mind belong? Where does my truth feel safe to move? Let's begin with gentle spirals through the neck, shoulders, spine, opening the channels for our inner airwaves to transmit freely. This is your space. This is your essence. Let it move. I started to say we're no longer a storage unit, right? We don't store things. We're not a container either, right? You see that? And I started to have this visual of we're not a container. When the energy comes, we can't sort of resist what we feel. You know, we're all connected in the end, so we'll feel each other. We can't really block that. But what we can do is when we feel, we don't have to be a container. We don't have to storage. So think of like, instead of having the container, think of this. We are a tube. We're a tube and we are channel. So there is no bottom and there is no lid. Then now when the energy comes, it doesn't store. It gets stored in our body. It just goes through us, right? So we just have to be a clear channel. That's all we have to do, you know, as a body worker, as a light worker. Or when the energy comes, go through that, bring it into Mother Earth right away. Or sometimes energy goes like that, right? Same thing. There's no lid. There's no bottom. So the energy just goes through that. So that's where we are. That's where we are becoming. That's where we are already. So embody that channel, embody that tunnel, embody that tube, whatever it takes for you to understand what your body is, right? We're not a container. Yes, it's a vessel, it's a temple, but it's like there is no bottom, there is no top. There's no lid, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. It's like, I just have to be a tube, not a storage unit, not a container. So that is, yeah, it's all in our head, but just having that essence and the knowingness allow me to walk through life without, without taking on someone's energy. I made a carousel about it yesterday, and it's about, every time we touch, even when we don't touch, when our energy meets their energy, there's a conversation already happening, right? But I already set the intention. I feel their energy and take them in and transmute it at the same time. I don't necessarily take on their karma anymore, right? Maybe there was a time I was doing that for other people because of the care, because of the love, but I ain't no storage unit. So I think we're all learning that, moving away from being codependent to each other to claim our sovereignty. I am my own. You can still collaborate with me. You can still live with me, but my energy is my energy. Your energy is your energy. My trauma is my own, and their trauma is their own, and it's separate. I can still love them. I can still hold space for them, right? So I think we're collectively all learning that. Something to think about. Yeah. Okay. Let's do quick wrist just to ground ourselves. And if you want to move around, oh, I feel a little tension in my head. Oh. Moving your body, appreciating what our body does. Gratitude goes a long way, right? Quick vagus nerve. 3 fingers going to chop area, gently pressure in. Take a deep breath. Out from the mouth. Pressure away from your head. Give yourself a little twist. Take your left hand, go into the left side of your face. Take a deep breath. Out from the mouth. Turn your head to the right. Take a deep breath. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. My mind calm down. Let's try the other side. 3 fingers going to your right top area. Take a deep breath. And out from the mouth, pressure in. Take this hand, go to your right side. Take a deep breath. And out from the mouth. Deep breath. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. And relax. Let's do one more. Hands on your heart. Open, drop your shoulders, look up, breathing. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Very good. Oh, I calm down. Let's try this. Kidney. Right hand on your rib cage, left hand in the back. Lean over to your left and look to the right. 3 sharp breaths with your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. My mind is like kind of racing. Like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that after this live. It's like, no, stay present. Right here, right now. Right hand in the back. Left hand, grab your rib cage, pull the skin down, lean over to your right, and look to the left. Sharp 3 breath. Breathe in. 2, 3. Through nose. 2, 3. Sometimes when your mind is racing, you just have to calm down, stay present, know that you're safe. You figure it out. Everything is on the right track, right? It's kind of like, we are a biological computer. There are a lot of tabs and windows that were open. And sometimes you deal with this old window and then you stop, take a break, and then revisit, like do other things and revisit, right? So if you have a lot of things, project going on, and you have like so many open tabs and windows, right? But we all figured out if we are calmed down. Yeah, calming down your nervous system is the number one priority, because when we act from exhaustion and they just get really scattered. So let's come back to heart. This will do. Right hand on your heart, left hand on top of your head. Let's connect with our heart and our brain and all parts of ourselves. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, mind. Hello, ego. Hello, body. Hello, inner child. Hello, all cells and all parts of us. Hello, heart. Thank you for working together in harmony. I love your harmonious, smart, efficient collaboration. I see you, I feel you. You are loved. I am loved. You are taken care of. You are nurtured. You are cared. Thank you for honoring all parts of me. I appreciate you so much. And now all parts of ourselves, we have all parts of ourselves in the center where we can find our truth. And the truth comes from our heart. So let's put our heart in the center. Hello, heart. You are in charge. I'm listening to you. I'm following you. I am enough. I am worthy. It's my birthright to feel safe and protected. I am always guided. Everything is on the right track. I'm worthy of love. I am worthy of unlimited resources and abundance. My life is full of joy. I live with joy and confidence. I move with ease. My inner peace is intact. Did I say right? Unshakable, unbreakable. My inner peace. I love my inner peace. I love my calm water inside. I love myself. My thoughts, my mind works perfectly with my heart, with ease. Today is 13 degrees Gemini, our airy energy of innovative energy meets the thinking. So our mind could go a lot of many different places, but to ask this question, where does my mind belong? Feel safe to move. Safety is the answer. If you feel safe, if that thought brings you joy, that's the answer. And you don't have to feel bad, guilty about your decision that you make today. Maybe you're making some, it's like, why did I say yes to that? But maybe somehow I did. Part of me agreed. Yes. It did happen before this live. Somebody asked to teach a class tonight. I normally will say, It's like, that's too last minute, you know? It's like, no. And, but some part of me said yes. So that's what I'm doing today. That's very interesting of me because I'm, learning to set the boundaries, right? It's like I am worth it. So I don't easily say yes. But somehow today I said yes. I don't know why, but I'm gonna trust. Let's feel your energy. Thank you guys for listening. Right? Today is another powerful day. I guess I just like to use the word powerful, because I will move with power, right? We don't need to move with force anymore. Power. When we know we are powerful enough, our essence is enough, and our presence is enough, we don't shift timeline, we move timelines. And we move and shift the room, right? And so let's work on ourselves first. When we know where we belong, we exactly know where we belong in the world. So thank you guys for being here, and hope you have a wonderful day. Sending you so much love. I release the fear of being silenced. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you.